On our anniversary, my wife announced divorce while her friend laughed. I exposed her secret affair with her friend's own husband. Betrayal, revenge, and karma hit fast. She never saw it coming. Our 5th wedding anniversary was supposed to be a celebration, a night filled with memories, laughter, and reminders of why we fell in love. Instead, it became the moment my marriage died in the most humiliating way possible. I had booked a beautiful rooftop restaurant. Candlelight. Flowers. The view of the city glowing beneath us. All the romantic clichés, but I didn't care. I wanted it to be special, because for months, something felt off. And I thought maybe, just maybe, this night could fix things. She arrived 20 minutes late. Her eyes didn't sparkle like they used to. No excited smile. She sat across from me as if she was here out of obligation. She didn't even comment on the setup. Instead, she stared at her phone, tapping aggressively, as if being here was a punishment. "You seem distant," I said gently. "No. I'm just tired." Her voice was sharp. Defensive. I forced a smile. "Well, tonight is about us." She rolled her eyes. Before I could speak again, someone else walked in, her best friend. The one who always gave me that cold, judgmental look. The kind that said you'll never be good enough for her. My wife waved her over like this was planned. My heart immediately dropped. Why would she bring her friend on our anniversary? The friend sat down without asking and grinned like she knew something I didn't. "What's going on?" I asked, keeping my tone calm. My wife took a breath, the kind people take right before they detonate a bomb. "I want a divorce." Just like that. No preface. No explanation. No emotion. The plates hadn't even arrived yet. Her friend let out a loud laugh. She actually laughed. I felt my heart stop. "You're joking, right?" My wife leaned back, folding her arms. "No. I'm done pretending this marriage works. I already talked to a lawyer." Her friend chimed in, finally. "I told you he'd take it like a child." My pulse hammered. This wasn't just ending, they were enjoying it. I asked, "Why today? Why like this?" She shrugged. "Because I deserve happiness." And I already started moving on. A cold chill ran down my spine. Moving on, with who? They smirked at each other. Silence as thick as smoke. Finally she said. "You don't get to know that. Not anymore." The friend added, "Trust me, he's way better than you in every way." That's when I knew. There was someone else. "Oh," I said quietly. "So you're cheating?" Her friend's grin widened. My wife didn't deny it. Instead, she leaned forward and said. "You failed me as a husband. Emotionally. Physically. Financially. I realized I deserve someone who knows how to love a woman properly." My stomach twisted with rage. But I kept calm. Because I still had cards to play. I looked at the friend, dead in the eyes. "So, you're taking her side? Even while she's seeing your husband?" Her laughter cut instantly. Silence. My wife's face drained of color. I kept talking. "Yeah. I know it's him. I saw the messages weeks ago. The late-night phone calls. The hotel receipts. The selfies in the car I recognized from your driveway." The friend's hands began to shake. "You're lying," she hissed, voice breaking. "Really?" I pulled out my phone. "Should I show you the screenshots? The one where he texts her, 'Don't worry, she thinks I'm working late.' Or the one where she tells him I'm too stupid to notice?" People began staring. My wife shot up from her chair. "Stop it." "Why?" I asked. "You came here to humiliate me. You wanted to enjoy watching me fall apart. But I did my homework. The friend stood up too, anger and fear fighting for dominance in her eyes. How long have you known? My wife asked, her voice trembling now. Long enough, I replied. Long enough to realize both of you think loyalty is optional. She didn't even try to defend herself. Just silence. And guilt. The friend stormed away, pulling out her phone, no doubt calling her husband. The man currently betraying her with my wife. My wife sank back down, clutching her forehead. You ruined everything, she whispered bitterly. No, I said. You ruined everything. She glared at me. You think making a scene fixes anything? No. But it evens the score. She stood up without another word and left the restaurant. No apology. No remorse. Just hatred. I sat there alone. The food was cold when it arrived. My heart even colder. But revenge. Revenge was only beginning. That night, I didn't cry. The tears had dried weeks ago when I first discovered the cheating. Tonight was simply the moment I exposed the truth, and watched the lies crumble. But the betrayal still burned. So I decided. If she wanted freedom, she could have it. Along with the consequences. When I got home, she was packing a suitcase. You're leaving tonight? I asked. Yes, she spat. I'm staying with him. Perfect. Take all you want, I offered calmly. Clothes, makeup, everything. She blinked, confused by my calmness. But leave the key. My voice was like ice. This is my house too, she snapped. Not for long. Divorce means division. Let's play that game properly. She rolled her eyes. Whatever. I'll have everything I want after the court hearing anyway. I smiled inside. Because she had no idea what was coming. She stormed out, suitcase wheels scraping across the floor like nails on a chalkboard. The door slammed. I exhaled, finally alone. Finally free. I collected every piece of evidence. Screenshots of messages. Recorded calls. GPS-tagged photos. Hotel bills. Voice notes. A witness statement from the hotel receptionist. And the best part. Her lover, the friend's husband, was married, with a prenuptial clause against adultery. This wasn't just infidelity. This was financial dynamite. The next morning, I filed for divorce citing adultery. Her reaction? Rage. Pure rage. She barged into the house screaming. You're ruining my life. No, I corrected. I'm exposing the life you created. She trembled with fury. You can't prove anything. I already did, I replied, handing her lawyer the file. Checkmate. She stared, defeated. For the first time since this nightmare started, she looked scared. Why didn't you just confront me earlier, she whispered. I wanted to see how far you'd go, I answered. Turns out, pretty far. She collapsed onto the couch, hands covering her face. Please, let's just talk, she begged. Maybe we can work something out, privately. Her tone was suddenly soft. Sweet. Deceptive. I recognized that voice. The voice she used when she wanted something. Why? I asked. He's better than me, right? Emotionally. Physically. Financially. She didn't respond. Because the truth was. She traded gold for glitter. Real love for cheap thrills. Later that day, I met the friend, the betrayed wife. She had already confronted her husband. I could hear the screaming before she even opened the door. When she stepped outside, her eyes were red, but determined. Thank you, she said. I thought I was crazy. Turns out I was just married to one. We both were, I replied. She asked if I wanted revenge. I answered simply, yes. Together, we crafted the final move. A week later, my wife and her lover were enjoying a fresh start dinner with mutual friends, pretending they were the perfect couple. That's when the friend, the betrayed spouse, stood up and said, "Since we're celebrating new beginnings, let's show everyone how it all started." She played the recordings. The laughter. The hotel plans. The insults about me. The mockery of her. Gasps filled the room. Faces twisted in disgust. Then she announced, "Oh, and by the way, our prenup means he now owes me everything. So thank you both for the donation." The lover turned pale. My wife froze, her social world collapsing in real time. People got up and left, one by one. They couldn't even look at them. And me? I sat there quietly, watching justice unfold. Divorce court was short. She lost the house, the savings, the respect of everyone. The man she cheated for, he bailed as soon as money vanished. She didn't look powerful anymore. Just empty. When it was over, she approached me, eyes glossy with regret. I made a mistake," she whispered. "You made many," I corrected. "Can we start over?" Her voice cracked. I stepped closer and looked right into her broken hope. "No," I said quietly. "You ended this on our anniversary. That was your new beginning. I'm simply finishing the story." She grabbed my arm, desperate. "I loved you." "If that were true," I replied, "you wouldn't have given up so easily." I pulled away. She watched me walk out the courthouse doors. Into a future she no longer belonged to. Freedom never felt so good. Betrayal didn't destroy me. It awakened me. My anniversary wasn't the end of love in my life. It was the end of loving the wrong person. One day, I'll find someone loyal. Someone genuine. Someone who celebrates anniversaries. Without planning a betrayal. As for her, she'll always remember the night she tried to break me. And learn that I don't break.